All right, next question says, I've been making good progress since starting with guided programming. I hit my first snag during the 2 count pause squat without a belt. I planned on hitting 160 kilos for 4 as my top set, but when I did my warm-ups, 152 for 4 felt like a 9 RPE, which was a worry. As I get stubborn sometimes, I decided to do 160 for 4 anyway, but threw a belt on and felt like I could have possibly done 2 more reps. Then I completed the routine with the belt on also. Please note, I do suffer from a herniated disc in my lower back, which often causes muscular problems around my hips and glutes, irrespective of whether I'm lifting or not. As a result, I have days where I feel a little fragile in the posterior pelvic lower back region, and today was one of those days, hence the reflex action to put a belt on. My question is, was this an appropriate thing to do? Or should I have dropped some weight on the bar and lifted without a belt, as I have previously done with my pause squats? Good question. So, considering that you are dealing with herniated discs and things like that, I'm going to assume that you have somebody that's maybe a little bit better suited at handling those types of things than I am. However, given your condition and what's going on, I would train with a belt all the time. In fact, I am training with a belt all the time because of similar things myself. It's been kind of a thing that I've gone back and forth on for myself personally, but I can tell you from an outsider looking in at your situation, it would be better to train with a belt and maybe do a few things differently in training and deal with flare-up issues and stuff like that around your herniated discs less often, hopefully not at all. It would be better to wear a belt and do that rather than not wear a belt and potentially have more issues. I don't think a belt, belting up or not belting up, I don't think it makes a significant enough difference even over the long term that it's going to impact you in any super huge way. I would say that if we're talking about a healthy lifter, there's value, I think there is a value in doing some beltless work. I don't think it's a huge value. And with that in mind, I would say go ahead and belt up. That's kind of my 2 cents on your situation. If you need some more clarity on what's going on with your back, how to deal with it in a better way, let me know, and we can get you appropriate answers on those types of things.